And good evening, everyone. Welcome to VRML 2, where we will be bringing you a series of 4 games over the span of a few hours here tonight. My name is Glean, and I will be your caster bringing you these games. And with me on the cameras is the one, the only, Mr. P, solarP himself. And we will be starting here with Phoenix versus Supernatural, which looks to be a very good matchup between some diamond and close to diamond teams. Phoenix being one of those diamond level teams, very top of the ladder. You see them; they're pretty illustrious. But this new platinum tier that was added between gold and diamond has shown some really good teams. And right here we have Supernatural, one of those teams that is on the verge of becoming diamond and is actually in that plat tier. So I'm excited to see exactly where this game goes and what these teams are looking to show us here tonight. Hopefully will be a good matchup. We can see here on the left side, for the side of Phoenix, we have Vacant, Graham-Cracker, Solid Shot, and Link 1 here on the roster for tonight. And on the side of Supernatural, we have Osalvo, Hamburger, Conaway, Buggy, 07, and Adam Fly for Supernatural. So it should be definitely a good matchup. Definitely a number of names that I recognize here. So that I have played with both in my own time and competitively. So I'm excited to see what these guys will bring to this, as we are just waiting on the ready up from these teams. So hopefully this should be good. And yes, for those of us who are joining us, this is a diamond plat matchup that could actually promote this platinum level team to diamond, depending on if they take the win here tonight or not. It could be a good proving grounds to see if they're willing or able to step up into that diamond tier. Could be very, very interesting. As we are readied up here and the teams are about to launch out, 3 seconds out, we'll see Supernatural versus Phoenix. Alright, the teams are out of the tunnel. It will be Supernatural with Phoenix with Headbutt here first. Graham-Cracker able to pick that one up, but not quite finding the shot that he was looking for. Adam Fly for Supernatural able to clear this one out and down through the way. They do have a fast stack right there, so Adam looking to repick this up, overshoots it just a little bit, looking to recollect his Hamburger, tries to get it to Adam, but a fast stack there from Phoenix does get the done off. Now the fling is a bit on the wayside, but does eventually find Hamburger. Hamburger just going to opt for a reset that actually goes a little wide of the teammate there as well, so it is loose. Link 1 able to pick this one up, takes the shot, not quite on, but Bacon's right there to pick it up and recollect and score. So the first two, nice and easy for Phoenix right there. And yeah, these teams are already fast, as you would expect from this tier and this caliber of play. They're up and down the field rather quickly, and those little mistakes are the ones that get punished. Alright, so the side of Supernatural coming out with their first offensive rollout here. We have osalvo going down to Adam. Adam actually just going to reset this one all the way back to Conway, so it's a bit of slower play. A great interception there from Solid Shot, though. Read the play, read the pass, and gets the grab and the 3. So a 5-point lead now for the side of Phoenix.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And yes, when they're talking about the different ranks within the divisions, such as Gold 3 or Plat 2, they go in ascending order. And nice interception there from Graham Cracker as they were trying to go for a slower play again, but does get stunned. Link 1 trying to recollect, not quite able to grab it, but Adam is able to tap the one out to osalvo. Now Salvage can flick this one up. Not quite able to get the grab to the teammate, but Hamburger gets the grab there. The shot, no, not quite. Denied by Graham Cracker on a great grab there towards the goal side. Adam going to send this one down to osalvo here. osalvo just going to back this one back up to Conway. Conway going over to Adam. Adam now looking for his cross. He does have the cross right there. Hamburger looking to bring this in. No, he dings it instead. Solid with the grab here in front of the opposing side, and now trying to clear out. It's just going to bounce up into that tunnel. Great grab there from Hamburger to actually get it between two defenders. But it will still be the side of Phoenix trying to clear this out. Fast backstack there from an interception in the midfield here too. So after exchanging hands a couple of times, it does end up in the side of Supernatural. Supernatural osalvo with a nice 3 there, so brings them back within 2. But as I was trying to say before, yeah, these rankings, if you're like Gold 2 and they go, the rankings go in ascending order, so basically Gold 1 is lower than Gold 2, and they just give a better idea of what it looks like inside of each tier. Now Solid Shot going to take this pass, send it over to Link 1. Link 1, does not get it off in time. It is Supernatural with the grab there, but Solid Shot in the backline able to reflect this one. Now sends it over to Graham Cracker and reset here. So both teams like to play this disc control game, as we can see them resetting often and frequently. Now that tap, not quite able to find the teammate. Graham Cracker after the stun. He had stun immunity, so the defender could not get back on him. This defender goes for the disc, but with the windup and the shot, Graham Cracker does find 2, giving another 4-point lead for the side of Phoenix.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so we've seen a couple of times these rollouts have not been super effective for Supernatural, but this time they are able to get it through. A great reliable relay play, as I like to call it, will find the disc in the offensive zone. Now a reset all the way back to Conway will be very effective, as now they have a lot of space and a lot of room to work with. osalvo was looking behind him trying to find the defender, but Link 1 sneaks up on the side, gets the stun, and now is able to walk this one up, not under any pressure, as the stacks are just looking to get back and defend the goal and covered that lane. So Link 1's able to take his time to find the pesting Graham Cracker right there, who's just floating, has a cut to Bacon, and a nice little play there. Everyone's kind of distracted by the one floating player trying to look to try and stun him, but he has the cut from the player inside the bubble, and he's able to put in the 2. So a 6-point lead now, and Phoenix does have a momentum going into this next little section here. osalvo going to send this one down to Adam. Adam back to osalvo, it looks like, but no, instead off the top trench. The grab from Solid Shot, the great interception there. Link 1 now going to just dance around the geo looking for a shot. He does it. So an 8-point lead for the side of Phoenix.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
And I think, these a little bit of these slower plays are not being super effective here for the side of Supernatural. That one faster play when they had the relay really got their offense going, and they were able to get it downfield rather quickly. Now, as we see maybe something of a little bit of what I was talking about there, faster play almost got it down, but they were not able to get the grab on that clear. So now they do. Conway in the back line securing this one. Now going to look for the pass forward. Does have Adam right there, so Adam is able to just walk this up, trying to bait out that stack. The stack does actually break up here, so it's a 3-on-2 numbers. Now it's 3v3. As Osalvo looks to collect this one, does have to flick it, so almost gets to Hamburger, but Hamburger isn't able to corral it. Pass over to Vacant. Vacant with another tap to Graham Cracker, so good disc cycling, although albeit a little bit dangerously. Conway in the back line is able to get that one off the clear, so now they have the offense set up inside the bubble. They're looking for their plays. Down to Adam. Adam secures 2, so 6-point lead. Only to Phoenix now. That was a good offensive possession there. You know, they break down the defense, they draw out the defenders, and make them bite on a number of passes. So that's exactly what you want to see from the side of the Supernatural, trying to get back into this round. All right, Phoenix with their rollout. It looks like it will get through, but the defensive stack there from Supernatural recollects, and the clear is through after a number of bounces. So they were able to get it back. Now this disc is still loose, and you know, teams are making their way downtown, floating fast, but you know, well, somewhat fast, but not quite there. As now is picked up here by the side of Supernatural, able to get to it and resetting once again. So you know, I love to see this from the teams where they don't get phased by, okay, we're down 6 points, you know, we need to pick up the pace, we need to score as fast as possible, and that's where they start making mistakes, and things start to get really out of control, but they're still playing controlled, they're still playing their own style of play, which I really like to see. Now this pass up to Adam looks really good, he's ducking down, he takes the shot, oh my, solid in the goal, and solid in the name, solid shot, stop. Now the pass over to Adam off the ceiling looks good, going down to Osalvo. Osalvo going to try and flip this one back up, but did not have the angle. The Geo was in the way, so he tries to get it out. Conway is able to recollect this one, and they are still exerting so much offensive pressure here as they have control over this disc all over the place. The pass over here to the teammate now, Conway, gets another reset, so still trying to break down that defense. Adam on the ceiling now after inverting is just looking for an opportunity. Has the cutting player right there. Hamburger gets it back to Adam, but Adam was stunned out by Link 1 with good defense. Now reset again. They are just able to get rebound after rebound, and they need to start make something. They need to make something happen here, and soon. The stun there from Link 1 once again. Stellar defense from him, as this disc is all the way down in the blue zone. If Supernatural wants to make a comeback in this first round, they need something now, but Vacant looks to make a stop to that. Is now Graham Cracker is going to handle this off the pass, the shot. Oh, I believe it went off the dome there of Conway Buggy, but it will be an 8-point lead to Phoenix's side. I don't believe Supernatural is completely out of this one yet, but we are getting close to that time where they need to start scoring very, very quickly here, and it's got to be a number of threes. All right, Adam gets it and goes back to Conway. And you know, maybe they're just looking to build some momentum. I think we're reaching past that time here. But they are certainly trying to get something going, as that pass will not quite be it. It will just be flung back into their own side. Takes an awkward bounce, but Conway is able to recover. Adam going to reset this to Osalvo. Now they're going to look to try and get it out, but they can't quite, as it does get picked up here by the side of Phoenix. Solid shot, going to flick this one over, but is not quite able to find anyone. Graham Cracker does chase this one down and looks for the teammate. It would have been a great tap pass, but does get intercepted there by Supernatural. So in the orange bubble, and here's a chance for some momentum. If they can get a score here with about 5 seconds, 4, 3. No, the stun by Phoenix will guarantee that nothing else happens. So first round to Phoenix, 13-5. And yeah, I mean, quite honestly, both of these teams playing pretty well from what I've seen. The disc control towards the end for the side of Supernatural was fantastic. They had so much offensive pressure, just constantly getting it back over and over again and forcing Phoenix to just be on their toes. and really think about, okay, how do we want to get this defensive stop, and where do we need to clear it, because we're clearing it right into the enemy's hands every single time. So great work by them. They just were not able to capitalize on some of their pushes towards that opposing goal. And once I think they do, I think this becomes a closer game than what the scoreboard initially showed here in round one. But we can see on the side of Phoenix, well-rounded offense. Everybody scored during that round, and they had some great passing. They had these great cut plays that they set up, which were executed very, very well. And they were also able to get down the field very quickly and do some punishing scores. I remember that first goal where they were able to clear it all the way down, get the regrab down, and get the two quite easily. So, showing great speed from them, but on both sides, I love the disc control that we're seeing, the resets, and the optimal play. So, I love to see it. All right, now we're getting here into round two. Both teams looking for this take as the headbutt comes through for the side of Supernatural. It does bounce into Phoenix's hands though, recovered by Supernatural, but instead solid shot with the interception here. And now the backstack for Supernatural is able to get it, but it's just intercepted in the midfield. So a lot of exchanging of hands here. One team is just trying to get control of the disc, and none can. Solid shot gonna look for something, but no, again, another interception. So back and forth between these two teams so far. I'm looking to move it up. Hamburger now gonna take a long three. It will not be on. Could have been on off that bounce, but just is not quite able to find it. Phoenix looking to recollect. Both overshoot, so the tap back to Osalvo is good. Now over to Hamburger. Hamburger gonna look for a reset off the trench here. A bit creative, and I like to see it. Conway gonna look for Adam. Adam sending this to the backboard, not quite able to get there as Vacant jumps out of the goal and does get the grab. The clear is not there. Going to Hamburger. Hamburger sending this one all the way back to Conway. So even though they had an opportunity there, good awareness to maybe reset if they didn't like to look at it. Link almost had the clear out, but he does lose the handle. Now Hamburger looking for a piece for Osalvo, does not quite have him. It does bounce off the floor, so solid shot gonna look to clear this out after that offensive pressure. The stack from Supernatural there is very fast, so now they're able to get the grab and send this one back into the opposing bubble, just in that area. But Vacant on the back line here, able to collect once again, is now just going to hold this one and look for their own sort of control here. Graham Cracker going to forward this one up to Solid. Solid's got an angle. He takes the backboard shot. He hits the three. Nice shot there from him. 3-0 to the side of Phoenix here to start things off. All right, so now we have to see how the side of Supernatural will respond, as we do get the pause here. So I think maybe Supernatural taking a timeout to talk things over, or perhaps a disconnect that we're not quite seeing yet. We'll have to see. But it might just be discussion time for either team to say, okay, what's going wrong? Just got to make sure everything's okay, and then this is a good mental time for I think Supernatural to reset, because they were not quite getting the momentum or the looks that they wanted to see, and that's why they reset it. They wanted a better shooting option or a better scoring option, and they just didn't have it in some of that offensive set. And that can be rather frustrating when you don't get the exact look that you want, or a good enough look to be able to score. So hopefully things will be better here in the second round for them. I'm hoping for a round 3. That would be excellent to see, but take this time to just talk over what needs to be adjusted, and any other things. As actually I might be eating my own words. I mean, it looks like they were dancing there for the side of Supernatural, so maybe they are in good spirits, and maybe they are having good comms. So hopefully things are going well for them. And the unpause, I believe, does come through here. So yes, it does. And now they are ready for their own offense.
3, 2, 1. And we're underway.
All right, now Conway going to look for the pass down. Does have Osalvo right there. So Good initial pass. It goes back to Conway, and great disc distribution here as now this one gets dumped all the way down into the Phoenix bubble. Just going to bounce off the back, but Adam was looking for the 3 interception by Link One. Link One with a clear into the hands of Conway, though, on the back line. He has been relentless on these interceptions in the back line, just make sure these clears don't come through. But as I say that, the pass is not quite on. The long 3, though, is solid shot off that stack with his regrab partner was phenomenal. They get to the disc. That angle is a tough shot to hit, but a 6-0 lead for the side of Phoenix after a great look there from Solid. All right, now Conway going to send this over to Adam. Adam now going to look for the crossover to Hamburger. Yep, does get it to him. Back to Conway. So again, opting for the slower play. I admire that they're sticking to their game plan here, and they stick to their own style. This is really cool to see, because a lot of, like I mentioned before, a lot of the times you'll see these teams try and pick up the pace and make a lot of more errors if they start to speed things up too quickly. But still playing to their own pace. Supernatural looking for something here, but the head off of Phoenix is able to get a stop here, and now they clear back into the blue side. Conway just going to look for the slap, does actually get it off before the defender comes. So now this one's slung into the opposing side here by, I believe that was Hamburger, but Phoenix is able to get the grab and tries. Hamburger was trying to recollect, but Graham Cracker for the side of Phoenix is able to get the grab and clear back into the blue zone. Solid shot, looking for another bounce 3. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. So far, he has 2 threes in this round. All the scoring for Phoenix, and he's just been lethal from deep. Adam looking for something, but just gets stunned by the defenders as he tried to duck. The clear is not quite through for... well, it wasn't quite through for the side of Supernatural, but then it was, but the interception in the back was good. Conway just going to look to get to Adam. Adam now going to look for the pass back to Conway, and yeah, here again we see the slow play. El Salvo trying to go back to Conway, and they're just trying to break up that stack that Phoenix has right there in the midfield, and you can see they do so right there. Osalvo just going to look for the deep pass to Hamburger, doesn't quite get there as the defense was there for Phoenix, now vacant. Just going to handle this one and just wait it out. He's just waiting for his stack to get downfield so that we can get the pass to them. He does get the pass, but Conway on the back line is relentless. As I said before, now this one might actually be on. I think that might have been on in the bounce, but a good grab there just to guarantee the 2 points from Adam. So they get their first 2 points of the game, and that's a good icebreaker for sure. They they guarantee the 2 points. I think you want to guarantee the 2 points over maybe the 3 that then gets caught by the opposing team. So at least they get those 2, and they get some momentum in their favor. Now Phoenix looking for their offense. That pass will be a stray, so an opportunity here maybe for Supernatural is now. Hamburger will take this and sling it over to Adam. Adam looking to look for the cross. Does have Hamburger, but the dive from Grand Cracker does get the stun. Now this clear all the way back into the blue side. Conway again just there in the back side, able to get these reads in the midfield. Just to say that Graham Cracker gets one of his own, but it does get stunned, so still retained here by the side of Supernatural. This disc in the orange bubble, I believe it was Supernatural. Hamburger? Yeah, Hamburger that was trying to collect that one. Just overshoots, so Phoenix will take this one and look for something. Link 1 with the clear down. The stack is there. Link 1 looks for an opportunity. It's a 3-on-3, so now perhaps got some time. Looks for the cross. No one home as Osalvo will now take this one and look for something. Tried to get the pass over, but maybe a little bit of miscommunication as there was a player floating by. Picked up here by Link 1 now, so Phoenix retaining offensive pressure. Great dive there from Conway. Does get the denial of the opportunity though, and this one going to be cleared out by the side of Supernatural. Hamburger looking for the long 3, not quite on. It will just bounce off the backside there. Hamburger still retaining this one, looking for the cross, and does not quite find Adam. His small connections are just what's holding Supernatural back in this one. They've had these great ideas, and you can see them. You can see the communication there, but they just can't quite connect. As now, Grandcracker looks to track this one down, does have it dancing around, but Osalvo with the pick of the pocket does get his hands on it. Conway gets the clear through, or actually, as soon as I say that, I caster cursed it. Caster curse it because it bounced off that lip, that ever treacherous lip of the tunnel. Now, this one taken by the side of Supernatural, just trying to get it out, trying to get it down the field so they can score, bring this back within 1 goal. The reset there is good to Conway. Osalvo now looking back down to Adam. Adam going to reset back to Osalvo and then all the way back down to Hamburger. Hamburger with an opportunity. No, he's just not quite able to connect on that shot. So instead, the ding and the clear for Phoenix out of the zone. So they actually have a player right there. Oh, the tap shot was not quite on. I believe it was Link 1 that was looking for the cut. Is there the cross? Link 1 with the shot. Great save by Conway. Great stop there. Keeps them within this game. You know, they still have plenty of time to try and get down. Now Conway himself will get out of the goal, and now they're all the way down to the orange side. They need to stack down there, but they're not fast enough. As now Phoenix takes this one. Link 1 over to Vacant. Vacant going to look for his opportunity. Does just opts to clear it down the center, where Conway is waiting yet again. Now Adam with an opportunity. No one's back yet. He takes the shot. Oh my. I honestly do not know what to tell you guys what happened there, because that was very clearly caught outside the goal. I think we all saw that. But yes, we do in fact have a game here coming down the stretch with under a minute. Vacant now going to take this one down to Link 1. Link going to send this over to Grandcracker. They're just going to look for something here, maybe icing on this game. Is now Grandcracker's able to bring this one up one-on-one. A bit of a strange interaction there, and that will secure another 2 points for the side of Phoenix there. Yeah, that was it was a bit of a strange interaction there. Definitely not the best or the most smooth of internet perhaps, but you know, it's 2 points regardless. I don't, to be quite honest with you guys, I don't know what happens, the rules when something like that happens, especially if it's caught on stream. But yeah, they might be contacting the league mod right now just about that situation, just because that is absolutely massive coming in, you know, down the stretch of this game. That is game change. That is 100% game changing, because without that goal, then quite honestly, yeah, you know, without that goal, then Supernatural still has a chance to try and score. So we'll have to see what happens here, folks. Just hold on tight, and hopefully we'll have an answer to you guys soon as to what will be happening come here in a few minutes. Yeah, so especially if you guys see this in your own games, I would say this is something to contact your league mod about, for sure. Most times casters cannot really deal with this, and even if you see it in your own game that's not being casted, definitely still contact the league mod, get the situation on it, and just try to understand what's going on. We ourselves are not quite prepared to handle this situation, but definitely they are. Yeah. But hey, Chad, how are you guys doing, or how are you thinking about this game? Besides what just happened, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit, just kind of figuring out, what are your thoughts on the game so far, besides what's been going on? Of course, Supernatural making a bit of a comeback in this one, and had that last goal not occurred, maybe still had the opportunity to take us to an OT or to a round three. So hopefully, hopefully everything is going well with you guys. I hope everything's going well. Um, my favorite type of lemonade, um, from Snipe, I would actually say I'm actually a pretty big fan of like strawberry lemonade, either strawberry lemonade or Chick-fil-A lemonade. I know those are two very strange answers, but they're like something Chick-fil-A lemonade is really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Uh, Solar's informed me he's got Chick-fil-A lemonade right next to him, and I am immediately envious. So, so it's like, it's really good. Blue raspberry lemonade. I've actually never had it. Blue raspberry lemonade sounds very interesting. You gotta, you gotta let me know exactly. Like, maybe share a link to blue raspberry lemonade, because I'm actually rather curious as to as it does sound really good. It legitimately sounds good, and I'm actually rather curious as to it. Um, my favorite type of fast food from Rage. That's also a fairly good question. I would say, oh gosh, I would probably still have to go with something about a good fast food burger. I don't know why, because it's super unhealthy, right? But just like something about that is just really, really satisfying from time to time. Like you just sit down, you have the burger in front of you, and it's super unhealthy, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna die from this like a year earlier, but it's super it's super satisfying. um oh yeah, we do see rock paper scissors. Oh, they're really, this is really, they're really going at it here. Oh, who might win? Oh, Conway gets trumped. And actually, I do want to talk about Conway for a second. But Conway's performance has been phenomenal in this game so far. He's the as now now they're brawling. It seems they're it seems the game of rock paper scissors has gone south as the two fight over what's going on. But Conway has just had a great performance overall from what I've seen. I just had to keep saying his name over and over again because he's making these impact plays all over the place, where he's getting these interceptions in the midfield. He's able to get the clears off, the stops, and the goal. He had that one phenomenal save against Link. That was really good. So yeah, it was it was really, really good to see him and see him perform. I haven't really been able to cast him or see him around before, so exciting to see an up and coming goalie like him, who has a lot of potential to impact teams further down the line in later seasons of VRML. Oh man, Supernatural. I love the spirits here from Supernatural as well. They're just goofing off. They look to be pretty happy here, going spinning around, doing their thing, having fun. So, um, yeah. So we're still sitting here and still waiting to see what exactly the outcome of this is. Hopefully, we will have enough time to finish covering this game, whatever the outcome may be. But we might actually have to leave here and get to another game just because of the situation that this game's in. Um, we might have to leave and jump to the other game. Um, Yeah, we'll stick around here for a little bit longer, but if things continue this way, we will have to move on from this game, unfortunately, and we will have to get into our next one here. So, hopefully, things are good. But yes. Oh, look at the boys go. YMCA coming out from Supernatural, of course. Of course, the iconic dance. You know, I actually haven't never seen that one. I've seen the Macarena. I've seen a number of other dances. I have not seen YMCA come out in a game before. So, plaudits to them. Plaudits to them for plaudits to them for that one. As yeah, we are just looking to we're looking for anything here. All right. Unfortunately, because I think this pause will continue to be extended until a League mod can properly be contacted, I do believe we need to move on to the next game as we are running over time here. So that is very unfortunate. Um, Hopefully, we get an answer, and if we do get an answer as to what happened here and the situation, we will inform you as the stream continues. But we will have to move on to the next game here. So apologies for not being able to end this one out for you guys, but we were on a bit of a tight scheduling block here. So we will be moving on to the next game. Please don't go anywhere because we will see you in just a few. And welcome back, everybody, to VRML 2. Unfortunately, we had to end that other game early due to some technical errors, but we are now bringing you a Relativity here versus Mach 5. Once again, I am your caster for tonight. Glean is my name, and with me on the cams is solarP. We can see here on the side of Relativity, we have Polestar, Mercy, Luminous, and Lil Uzi with 2 eyes, not to be mistaken with the other one. And on the side of Mach 5, we have Kamikaze, Average Toast, Nuclear Reaction. I think it's just going to be Nuclear from me, and Siren. So, some names that I've seen before, again, some names that I've seen before and some that I haven't. I'm excited to see what these teams can bring to us, as this is another Diamond Plat matchup. So, again, kind of that tipping point between becoming that diamond tier and that top of ladder status versus being in that newer tier that's still very good to be in, but still trying to work your way up to the ladder, the top of the ladder, to then try and pursue that illustrious master tier that everyone wants. So we shall see what these two teams can bring, as I believe they have been pinged to ready up, and we are just waiting to get underway here. Alright, so yes, we are just waiting on the ready ups, and you can see here, actually, this is rather interesting to me. So we see that Relativity is 7-2 as of right now, and 6-3 on the side of Mach 5. So maybe Mach 5 becoming a newer team and working their way up the ladder. 6-3 is still a very impressive record. This 66% win rate is certainly a positive for a new team coming out here. And Relativity, I don't remember if they were a team in season 3 or not. So many new teams, so many new players. Rather hard to keep track of all of them, but round 1 is underway here in just a moment. These teams ready to launch, and they are going to do so, as it is the side of Mach 5 able to get the headbutt here first. It will be flung out quickly by Relativity, but we collected here for their side now. Sent down to Lil Uzi. Uzi gonna forward this one up. Does just take an awkward bounce off the cloud, so recollected here by Average Toast. Average going to send it into the orange side, where it will just be loose again. Siren now with an opportunity, finds Nuclear there on the cut on the outside of the bubble, and he takes the shot, puts it in for the 3. Defense was not quite back fast enough yet, so great shot there from him, and secures the 3 for the side of Mach 5. So your first points to the blue team in this game. Polestar now looking for the initial pass, does not quite have it, as will just bounce down. Mercy with the collection here for Relativity. So even though the first bounce goes awry, they keep a cool head, they still recollect the disc, and now they are moving the disc up into the bubble. 2-on-2. The shot will be dinged instead. Luminous looking for it. No, another ding. So not quite able to find anything as of yet, but Mercy will recollect, so still offensive pressure here for the side of Mach 5. Looking for the pass, does not quite have it. Average Toast, great pick there, as now he sends this one down into the orange bubble. Will bounce loose, almost a shot, but after overshooting, it will be the side of Relativity picking this one up. Luminous just going to walk this up, looks for the cross, had the player there, but a little bit of miscommunication, jumped up the block a little too early. Now this tap pass will find Mercy, so Mercy going to try and send this on the reset. Does have Polestar, and Polestar up to Luminous. Luminous over to Mercy once again, but still cannot connect here. Mercy trying to find a cross, does eventually find it hits Luminous, but they are under a lot of pressure. This defense from Mach 5 has just been relentless so far in pursuing these stuns. Now the shot here potentially. Ooh. Wow, an immediate fling there from Average Toast, the anchor. 2 from the shoulder, secured the 2 points, and he placed that really, really well down towards the bottom of the goal there. So now it will be the side of Relativity looking for something here. They do have that stack. That was a great initial clear and boost as they got downfield fast, but they can't quite recollect it. Now it is Mach 5 moving with this one, and Kanake now looking for the shot, the long three, the bounce. It's good off their stack. 8-0, and this is not what I anticipated coming into this game. I believe Relativity being the higher ranked team in this one, but you know, maybe Mach 5 showing that they are worthy of becoming that diamond tier. They are good on this, as now the clear and boost is there for Relativity. They do have the extra pass down, they do find it dancing around. Uzi gets it down to Polestar with a shot, and now Relativity coming to life a little bit, showing some fire. They do get a fast goal here, cutting the lead to 6.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
All right, now this is going to be the first offensive rollout we see from Mach 5 here. It will be rather interesting to see what they go for. They actually opt for a clear and boost of their own as they try and get downfield. They are able to recollect Average, looking for an opportunity, but he does get stunned out. He had the recruit numbers of Relativity right there to stun and get control of the disc. Polestar with a great slap does maintain control somewhat, as Luminous will collect this disc. Sends it over to Polestar. Polestar just going to dance around. Average catches up to him and sends it back out, or tries to, as it will take a bounce. And now collected here by both teams, in fact, because it will exchange hands a couple of times. Now Mach 5 getting the slap through, but Relativity there faster inside the orange bubble. Able to get the grab. Great read there from the side of Mach 5 as they do get the disc back. Over to Average Toast. Average going down to Kana. Over to Siren. Siren looking for something. Great slap there. Defense from the Relativity. Oh my, that's that on. Oh my goodness. If Uzi hit that shot, that would have been a ridiculous for mail slot. You know that was going in the highlight reel for him for sure, or I should say them. Going in the highlight reel for them for sure. It would have been so insane, but instead it will just be the 2. So now Relativity clawing their way back into this one. They've cut that lead in half from what it used to be. Average looking for the clear through. It does actually get all the way past 2 defenders, but good recovery there from Relativity. Now this one going to be in the orange zone still, as it does get tapped back in by Mach 5. Polestar able to get a hand on this one and send it back out. So back into this blue zone of Mach 5 it goes. Luminous taking this, sending the cross. Uzi right there. Beautiful setup. The defense was not quite back in time, and look at this comeback here from Relativity. They are showing a lot of dominance here as in the later stages of this first round. They're just, the speed is there, the plays are there, and they are just moving the disc excellently so far. Alright, now Mach 5 looking for a clear here, but Relativity in the back line able to get the grab. Uzi still there, still sending it in through the blue bubble. Polestar right there with the fast regrab down to Mercy. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful work there by them. Dancing around on the ceiling where they have sort of an advantage because of the difference in perspective. They send it across, they get the goal on the nice 2-pointer shot towards the back of the goal, nice and close in, and now it's a tied game. So Relativity is shown up. Now Mach 5 looking for something. They're put back on their own heels as they have gone scoreless since the beginning of this game, and Relativity has just been dominant towards the latter half of the game here. Now looking to slow things down because maybe they can get some points here. They have a great opportunity. Just going to back this one up. Average looking for the reset. Does have Kana right there. Kana going to look down for the pass to Nuclear. Nuclear does receive, so this great cross play. They're looking for another cross, maybe a coordinated 3, but the shot's not quite on. Average does get a slap back, so a reset to Siren here. Siren now going to be able to move this one up. Looks for the pass. No, instead off the Geo. That shoulder block does get in the way. This one is cleared. This one is a shot off the backboard. No, not there, but Uzi to clean up off the rebound. And 10 unanswered points for Relativity. They have come alive absolutely and taken control of this game. 2-point lead for them.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so now
Here we go.
Mach 5 just looking for anything here. Average Joe's just going to clear this one down into that orange side, but Relativity still there on the back line, able to clean this one up. Looking for the clear in. Picked up here now by Average Toast, sent back into that orange bubble. So an opportunity right here, but it will still be Relativity getting there first, getting to clear out. So there is no offensive pressure as of right now. The disc is still in their sides, trying to recover. Relativity does get a hand on it, but I believe it goes off the head. Luckily for them, Luminous right there reads the bounce, gets the disc back into the blue side. And Polestar, able to still handle this one, can walk it up, not under much pressure. Now that the pressure comes, makes the pass and does not quite connect. Uzi is still going to take this one after a bit of fighting, looking to try and walk this in. Actually has the cross. Great find to Mercy. Mercy with just the tap. The goalie was so focused on the potential shot there, doesn't even see the one player sneak up behind them. They slap it in and now secure the 4-point lead as we come down to the very wire here with about a minute 15. All right, now Siren looking for the pass. He does have Anna right there. It's a great initial find. Looking for Average right there. Average finding an extra pass down to Nuclear. Just gonna back it back up to Average. They need to make something happen here soon though, because time is not on their side. Now, the grab here from Average does keep the offensive pressure up. They're looking for the opportunity to have the cross. Nuclear not quite able to score as that slap just goes wide of the goal. The clear out here for the side of Relativity does get it down into the blue side, but Mach 5 still able to pick it up. Siren looking for the clear, doesn't have it. Actually, it's a throwback into the blue side here from someone on Relativity, not quite sure, but it's back into the orange side. So Mach 5 looking for some points. Unfortunately, they will not be able to take this goal or this first round, even if they score a goal here, but perhaps some momentum. Instead, it is on their own side, so now they have to play a little bit defensively. Average just going to look for the clear, but right there, Relativity, Polestar. Going to look for something. Has Uzi with the ding, does not secure any last points, but that will be your first round, 12 to 8. It will be Relativity taking this first one. All right, so hopefully hopefully we don't have a situation like last time, but great first round for these two teams. At first, Mach 5 were just coming out guns a-blazing. They had a lot of scoring. They had the threes that were online. They had the good opportunities, and they still had good looks throughout the rest of this first round, but they just weren't able to score as Relativity just took over this first round. 12-point comeback, 12 unanswered points. They just were relentless on the offensive side, on the defensive side. They just got their stacks together. You could see the communication was there because they started making these great cut passes, these great plays, and the setup was perfect for them. So, great job by the side of Relativity to come back into this one, take this first round. And now on the side of Mach 5, you got to think about, okay, how do we adjust to then be able to take this round 2? How do we come back into this? We had a great start to this first round. What went wrong, and how can we adjust from there? As we do see some substitutions come in from both sides, which is rather interesting. I believe it is Happy Motive coming in here for Uzi. So I wonder how he will shape up the game here. And on the side of Mach 5, it will be Ryan JS 1020 coming in for I believe it was Nuclear Reaction or Nuclear Reaction. So yeah, 2 substitutes coming in, or perhaps 2 main roster players that weren't quite able to make it in time. That I believe that's why we have the pause going on here. But rather interesting to see that both teams would change up their lineups, and I want to see how each of these lineups and each of these new players will impact the game and impact the second round here. As Mach 5 looking to try and take this to a round 3, of course, trying to look to take this game and increase their climb towards Diamond and towards Master. And of course, Relativity doing the same. But again, as I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, you know, Platinum and Diamond, this could be a very important game for Mach 5 to get into that Diamond tier and perhaps promote themselves up to that level. All right. So the unpause has come through. Both teams have made their substitutions, so we are just waiting for the second round to start. Chat, I want to know your thoughts. What have you thought of this first round? I've seen a lot of excited players. I'm glad to see everyone in here, and I see a lot of Mach 5 fans. You know, glad to see the support for both teams. I've seen support for Relativity here as well, and just glad to see these teams have a lot of fans coming out to support them and watch the stream and join us for a great game, or what has been a great game so far here, and hopefully will continue to be, as now we are about to get underway here with the second round. All right, so it looked like actually it looks like it will be the orange team handling this one, actually over to the blue side, so Mach 5 taking this one and looking for the shot here. No, just instant flat off the back of the arena. It's now, this one is still loose. Kind of an awkward fling here from Relativity, does not exactly guarantee them the disc. Luminous able to take this now, looking for the clear, does have it down the tunnel, so the stack is through, but just overshooting it as it does take a bounce off the cloud. Mercy able to recollect. Mercy look for the back passes. Luminous right there. Luminous down to Polestar. Polestar looking for the cross. Has Happy Motive. Happy. No, the ding. It was a great look there. Just a little too close to the post. And post proving to still be the best goalie in A. Now the pass up to the ceiling is not quite there. So Average Toast will get his hands on this one, or their hands on this one, and be clear through for the side of Mach 5. Mach 5 down there showing their speed, living up to the name. Absolutely Average Toast with the shot off the clear. Beautiful setup. They get the first 2 points of this second round.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
All right, so now, much like this first round, we see Mach 5 come out with the first goal, and now the response here from the side of Relativity. What will they do? The stun there was a little bit dangerous, but they are still able to get it down into the opposite side field. Luminous looking to try and check this down, but no, the stack there from I almost said Mach 5, but Mach 5 is able to get there. Look at that, all 4 players of Mach 5 already inside the bubble. Shots the ding. Oh my goodness. Siren, oh my. You know, they're laughing about that one. You know, absolutely they're laughing just because the ding shot into the strangest bounce you've seen yet. And Siren just picks it up and dunks it. Very, very funny to see there. Is now the pass here from Relativity does get it down the field. All right, Happy Motive. And it's handling this one to Happy. And send it over to Mercy. Back over to Polestar. Polestar to Happy. Oh, great setup there from Relativity. So back and forth. Now that it's only a 2-point game after that great play there. Relativity, just, you could see the disc control there. The passing, they played with pace. They get the defense out of the bubble. They get the cross pass in. The cut pass is beautiful. Play is beautiful, and they get the goal now. Average handling this one for Mach 5. Just gonna wait and try and bait out that stack. You can see they're breaking up the stack, in fact, just by stunning them in the center of the field there. Slap out almost goes in. Oh, that was extremely dangerous for the side of Relativity, but picked up here by Average Toast after the pass. That shot almost goes in off the bounce. You know, even though it was an initial miss, almost had it there, as it will be picked up here still by Mach 5. So looking for the dump in, almost have it, but instead will just be a bounce. Happy Motive getting a grab off of that one. That was almost a long 3-pointer, but Kenna does get the slap here. So it will be controlled here by Mach 5. Ryan just looking for the clear, does not quite have it, as Mercy is on that back line, just controlling and lurking. Luminous taking this, looking for the pass up, gets it right back to Mercy. Mercy just gonna dance around the ceiling, looking for the cross. Has Happy right there. Happy taking the shot. Oh, that was a great stop there by Siren, but Luminous takes it right out of the hands and says, "Thank you for the assist," and dunks it right in. So now we are at a tie game here between these two teams, and exciting stuff to see as we are just under 6 minutes. Now Siren looking for Average Toast, has him right there. Average looking for the pass down. It will just take a strange bounce in that midfield. So almost picked up here by the side of Relativity, but Mach 5 with a hand on it. Relativity with a fast stack back, though, does recover before Mach 5 can do anything about it. Luminous looking for Happy Motive, does have him, and now they're opting for a bit of slower play. Trying to get that stack in the midfield. They get it broken up. As you can see, they went for the stun almost immediately. The one player that was not receiving the pass went for the stun on the stack, which is always a good tactic, or usually a good tactic against teams that have that stack. Now that I say that the setup is here, the setup was there, right? You can see that they wanted to go for the crossbounce, but instead, off the dome of the teammate player, they're able to recollect. Polestar puts it in, gets the 2-point lead here for the side of Relativity after a bit of a strange interaction for the disc, but. Points are points, and we take those for sure. You can see here the team saying to themselves, as now Average Toast takes this one and looks for his pass options. Isn't under any pressure, really, so he's just going to play for time. Now he's going to send this one down. Look at that opportunity in the bubble, but not quite able to get the grab. Toast does recollect here off the clear, so he's looking for it. He gets the great play there. The cut into Ryan. Ryan, great move there. Gets in the blind spot of the goalie. Says, I'm cutting, hit me because I'll make it. And make it he does. So now 6-6. And these two substitutions have been fantastic for both teams, as they have both brought so much to this game so far. You can see tight game, and the pace and the play style is so good right now for both teams. They're making these plays that are just excellent setups for one another. Now, as we say that, Luminous with the dive in. The two goalies that were back in the backstack for the side of Mach 5 weren't quite able to dive on it fast enough. Luminous slips in there, slips under both of them, gets the grab and gets scores. So now Relativity gets the points here, and now they're up by 2 once again. Mach 5 looking for their offense. Sends this one down to the left side. It will just bounce a little bit loose, so Relativity picks this one up. They're so fast down the field. They're trying to make the most of this one, but Ryan, with the jump around, does get the clear out for Mach 5. This one in that side, or in the middle zone here, picked up here by Ryan, actually, as these stacks just barely come back now. The long shot. Oh, this guy. Oh, you can't do that. You can't just come into this game and shoot a 3 like that on 2 defenders. My goodness, Ryan just comes in and sends that one in, gives the 1-point lead to Mach 5. Beautiful shot from him. Now this tap, great clear and boost here for Relativity. Gets it down to Luminous. They have all 4 players in the zone. This is super dangerous. Pulsar back to Luminous. I know, chat, I can't really speak right now. The plays are just too good right now. The setups are just too good. There are such good plays coming out from both teams. Both sides just answering back and forth, keeping this one tense. A 1-point deficit coming into here, into this offensive rollout. Now, a shovel-looking play down to Average Toast. Average just going to dance around. He has some time. Forces that stack all the way back to respect the idea of a fast play, so now he's able to hold on to this one. Sends it all the way down to Ryan. Ryan with the long 3 opportunity. Doesn't quite hit it this time. The disc loose and bouncing and around. It will be cleared out here by the side of Relativity. So, and a pickup here from Mercy after that clear does guarantee them the disc. Great stop there. Average Toast getting a hand on that one. Sends it right back down. Relativity still faster back to their defense. Polestar looking for the pass, has Mercy right there, so he just taps it to him. Mercy going to send this one down and around it in. Polestar taking this. Polestar looking for the long 3. The ding does not quite find it. Is now picked up here by Happy Motive, so they are able to get the rebound and are still looking for some opportunities here. Polestar on the cut. Oh my. Mercy had just flown right in front of the goalie, practically steals the save, and then basically steals the save right up from the goalie's hand and dunks it in. Those are so hard to stop as the goalie, and nearly impossible to do so, as now a 3-point lead for Relativity. All right, Mach 5 coming down with a fast play. They have it already in the offensive zone. Ryan just going to duck and dance around, tries to get past Luminous. Oh, he actually does, as now this one is over to the side of Canna. Canna trying to get it back to Ryan. It's not quite received the pass, but now he does. Gets it over to Average Toast Average. Dancing around, looking for the shot. Oh! What a great stop. I'm so sorry. I don't know who the goalie was in that instant, but what a beautiful save from them. Ryan with the cut on the side does get the slam dunk and the steal, but that will be it. I believe that, or actually, it's it's not it. I thought it was time, but it is not. It is actually the side of Relativity just looking to try and clear it down. Oh, the disc is still loose. Perhaps the last second shot. Oh, just a little too late for the side of Mach 5. So close. They had the opportunity there, but just not quite fast enough. 2 rounds to the side of Relativity. This last round, so intense, coming down to the very end, and if that shot been a little bit faster, might have made all the difference and taken us to a round 3. But oh, what a great game, especially that round 2. That was back and forth action. Absolutely love it from the caster's perspective and from the viewer's perspective. Always so much fun to watch, as stressful as it may be for both fans and players inside the arena. But that will be it for us here on VRML 2, at least for now. We are bringing you a 3rd game here in just a moment, so we will be back with you, but don't go anywhere, as we will be back in just a moment. All right, folks, here we are with our third and I believe final match of the night, bringing you. Or sorry, this is we actually have one more after this, but that will be a little bit later. It will be, uh, mm, yeah, that will be 9 CST, 10 EST. But until then, we will bring you this third match. I honestly do not know how to pronounce the side of Orange Team in terms of their name. I believe it's Hurston, but we're just going to say HRT STN because I honestly don't know. Hurston, who knows? Except for them. Heartstun, as I'm being told by the wonderful solarP in the can boot. And once again, I am your caster Glean. Uh, as yes, it will be Heartstun versus Shrimp, as I suppose the name is pronounced here. So yeah, exciting to bring you this one. I've said this every game so far, but familiar names for me. I know some of the players from Hearthstone from seasons 2 and 3 of VRML, and I have casted Shrimp once before, and they impressed me thoroughly as they were undefeated, and they were, I believe, either 7-0 or 8-0 after the end of that game. So it's certainly an impressive up and coming team with some great players on their side. So I'm interested to see what both of these teams will bring. Absolutely. As now we are hopefully going to get underway. I believe the teams have been pinged to ready up, and indeed they are ready up. So we will be bringing you this first round here in just a moment. All right, these teams are both in the tunnels and ready to go. Hearthstone versus Hearthstone. I'm gonna stick with Hearthstone because I think it's I think that's how it is. But now the pass here from Princess Claire, not quite able to find anything. It will be all the way back to the blue side. So picked up by Yuji, but JRH for Rim does get the hands on the disc. Yuji with a little bit of revenge here, actually. Gets the disc right back, look for the clear, tries to get it through, will just bounce off that piece of Geo. So it's still on the orange side, but slapped out by Shrimp. Now picked up here by Pip UI, so sent into that orange side. Princess Claire looking for an opportunity, tries to get it around for the shot, but the 360 around the body is not quite there. Alex is going to try and send this one into that blue bubble. It is in there, but the stacks of Hearthstone are fast and are back on their defense. Alex with the midfield interception does get the disc though, so now they can look to try and set up some offense in this half-court area. Pojofo just going to dance around a little bit, does get past the defender. Tagrid can't quite catch the disc, as this one will be back in the hands of Pip UI. So now going to look for the clear. Actually can just walk this one up as they have a bit of time. Just going to try and send this one in, but again, that treacherous Geo gets in the way of the boop shot every time. Princess Claire now has the disc, and actually Pip UI after the pocket was stolen from. Paige looking for the cross, has Princess Claire right there. No, not quite able to find it, as this one is down in that orange side still. Claire gets it back. Claire too. Oh, that would have been a great setup. Paige almost with the shot, but two goalies do get their hands on it and stop that attempt. Now Pip taking this one again and still looking for something. So the side of Hearthstone has had some relentless offense so far. As I say that though, the turnover here could be critical. No, the stun. Princess Claire gets it down to Yuji. Yuji looks for the shot. No, the ding! Just off the top of the post. Will deny it. Paige on the back line here still secures the disc for the side Hearthstone. The cross into Princess. No! Still not able to get it. Just the dings are just there constantly and so unfortunate. Now Yuji taking this one after a great pass. Down to Claire, trying to go back to Yuji. Cannot find the connection. Over to Paige, though, as they get the rebound still. Over to Claire. Claire looking for the shot. The stun goalie guarantees the picker for 3. And there you go. Your first 3 points after a number of opportunities here for the side of Hearthstone. They secure the first 3 of this game.
7, 6, 5, 4,
All right. So now we shall see how the side of Shrimp responds here. It will be Pojofo taking this one and setting this one all the way down into that blue side. It will be Alex taking this now, looking for anything but that fast stack from the side of Hearthstone. Now this one's still in the orange zone. Teams making their way down the field. Pip UI does get their hands on it, looking for the pass. Has Broken Page right there, not quite able to get it, but Yuji with the slam dunk, the jump into the dunk right in the top pocket, guarantees 2 points. Now 5 on the side of Hearts.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so now looking again, Shrimp trying to make something happen here. Have Tigrid right there. Tigrid gonna send this down to JBH. JBH now fucking this one up, looking for their opportunity, sends it over to Pojofo. Pojofo dancing around, looking for the bounce shot. Book a Page with the save. Now Claire looking to try and clear this out, cannot quite get it as this one grabs and sent over to Pojofo. Trying to look for the bounce shot again. There it is this time. They find it off the backboard. The bounce 3 slips its way through, and now a 2-point deficit for Shrimp. So their first 3 points of this game gotta be good and gotta get some momentum on their side. All right, now Claire taking this one and sending it down into that orange side, looking for something, but Shrimp is there fast. They opt for the reset back to Tagrid, so now they can look to try and move this disc up. They send it into the blue side. They have the stack ready to go. They get there first. Bojofo looking for the long shot. Oh no, I think, oh, I'm not even sure if that was a Chicago or if that was just Pip catching that in the goal by accident as she had just gotten back, or they had just gotten back, but yeah, crazy. Crazy, and now it is a tie game between these two teams. Claire looking for the clear all the way down, has Yuji right there. Yuji looking for Pip. Pip looking to dance around, looking for the shot. No, was trying to get it to Yuji, but the cross pass just does not connect. Great interception there from the side of Shrimp as they were able to get it down the field. Claire retains this one though, sends it down, trying to get it to Yuji once again, but cannot quite connect, as this one will just bounce around that orange side. Now, JRH is able to hand on it and slap this one out, or attempt to, as it does take an awkward bounce, so Page will collect this one and send this over to Pip. Pip looking for Yuji. Yuji dancing around. Yuji looking for the shot. Yuji with the shot indeed. Will score the 2 and put them back up by 2 here, as we are getting down to under half of the rounds left to go.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
All right, so now we are looking for the offensive joust here for the side of Shrimp. Looking for the pass down, almost gets it to Tigrid, but not quite. So it will be almost a pickup there. It actually will still be a pickup there for the side of Hearthstone, as they were trying to get control of the disc, but now and back pass, I believe, turns into an accidental clear. Yuji able to recollect this one, sends it over to Claire. Claire looking for the opportunity to clear, but off the head instead. Picked up here still by Hearthstone, so they are still able to keep control of this disc. Looking for something, slap out from Tigrid does guarantee that there is no point scored as of this moment, so Pojofo actually getting a hand on it as well. So in fact, turns in their favor as they do get the clear into this blue side. The disc is still loose though, as now Yuji does get back in time to try and clear this one out. Tigrid in the midfield says no, and keeps it inside the blue zone. Claire looking for the clear, actually has the stack right there, so Pip and Yuji were trying to go after it with the clear and boost. Great interception there from Yuji, as their own clear was picked up, and now Yuji, whoa, picks it up right underneath the goal, windmills it right in. That was a true slam dunk from them. Great move. So now 4-point lead for Hearthstone. All right, so now the passing down is good initially here for Shrimp, trying to look for something, but Hearthstone again. Page now with the interception sends this into that orange zone. Pojofo trying to get it, but Page still right there, looking for the long 3, does not quite have it online. It just bounces down low. Picked up here by Claire. Claire looking for Yuji. Yuji back to Pip UI. Oh, I believe Tigrid got a hand on that one, and Tigrid I believe, actually got the save on that, but instead put it back into his own goal on accident. So unfortunate there. Actually, I'm being informed that it hit his head. I wear glasses for a reason. Thank you, thank you, Mr. P, Mr. solarP on the cams, doing wonderful work as always. As that's a fast stack from the side of Heartstud, nearly getting that disc, but a double stun guarantees that it will still be on this orange side and actually in the hands of Shrimp. So they're looking for the clear out, and they do get it through into their blue zone. Is that a Kung shot? Is it on? No, it's just high on the 3 instead. Picked up here by JRH. Oh, what a save there. I'm not even sure who got the save, as there were multiple players in the zone, but that was crazy. As now Yuji gets to pick up here and looks for the shot, not quite online, as it will just bounce off the post towards that bottom side. Now the clear back in for the side of Shrimp. It picked up here by Pojofo. Pojofo looks at the bounce 3 again and hits it again. So now cut down to a 3-point lead. And definitely Shrimp are still in this one, even though we are just under a minute. If they can get another 3, they can tie this one up and take us to OT here in this first round. But of course, Heartstun are not looking for that, as now Claire takes this one and is just going to wait on time. Sends it over to Yuji. They're going to play this low. They're going to play for the maximum amount of time. Paige now handling this one in the goal, sends it over to Claire. Claire actually going to send it back to Paige, and the tactical self-goal to deny any sort of opportunity for the side of for Shrimp. So smart goal there, as you know. Now it's still possible for the side of Shrimp, but Heartstun definitely able to play with time. Maybe did the self goal a little too early, as that pass goes astray. Pojofo looking for the long shot, can't quite find it, as now this bounce will be unfortunate for Shrimp, but definitely fortunate for Heartstun. They will take this first round 10-11 here. So yeah, so that will be the first round to them after some intensity here in the last little bit. Could have been very dangerous, but they come out with the victory here in round 1. Now both teams playing with a lot of pace. They had some great looks, especially these bounce 3s from Pojofo and the side of Shrimp have been impressive. Coordinated these 3s with the stuns have always been excellent, and they've made the most of those opportunities. But on the side of Heartstun, they've just been so fast getting up and down the field. They found these great passes from time to time as well inside the bubble that have just set them up for some great plays. So, yeah, there have been some great work from both sides. As even though this is a gold plat matchup, it is certainly very, very fun to watch between these two teams. And yeah, how's it going, everyone in chat? Thank you for joining us for this game. It has been a great one so far, and these 3 series of games have both been pretty intense. So glad to have you all here and watching this with us.
Round starting in 12, 11.
And as I'm taking a look at the stats here and whatnot, yeah, Yuji with 6 points. He was definitely very good as we're getting right into the second round. Yuji was certainly prominent in that first round with a number of dunks and a number of close-up shots that were really turning the tides of battle. As now Pip is going to take this one, and Pip immediately gets a shot. So that will be the first 2 points to Heartstun extremely quickly here in this second round. Just practically immediately, 7 seconds, extremely quick. Alright, so now the side of Shrimp looking for their response. Heartstun picking up where they left off in that second round with just some quick scoring and some quick work. But Pojofo now looking for their own offense. Just going to dance around and looks for the pass, moves their way down into that tunnel, sets up Alex. Alex sends it over to JBH. JBH able to walk this one up, now looks for the pass down to Taggart. Taggart looks for the bounce shot off the backboard, can't quite find it, as now Yuji slaps this one out and looks for it cleared, and it does get through. So this one down into that side. Pip UI is able to take this one. The Pip looking for the long 3, hits it. Exactly 1 second, 14 meters per second, 14 meters out. Perfect numbers that you love to see. As now a 5-point lead for Heartstun.
6, 5, 4, 3,
Alright, so Shrimp looking for their offense once again, trying to get something going here. They cannot let this Heartstun team spiral out of control, because it seems like when they start spiraling and they start snowballing, it becomes extremely dangerous. They just get faster and faster. Now this disc picked up here by Heartstun. Who else? What a tap 3 from Princess Claire. My goodness, from 24 meters out. Down there in that side, just get the tap up and in. Ridiculous as that goes in. Jeez, 8-point lead now for Heartstun. Alright, now the headbutt coming out here. What a great headbutt that was from the Shrimp. The pass, or sorry, the shot, I believe, from JBH was not quite online, as he did get stunned during the, or they got stunned during the windup and the shot. So now Pip UI handling this one. Pip looking for the long 3, dinged instead off that side. So Pojofo now taking this one, and Pojofo finding Taggart. Taggart with a long 3 opportunity, not quite able to find it, just a bit wide on that top side of the goal. Yuji taking this, losing the handle, so a bit unfortunate, but does opt for the reset, does get it there. Princess Claire looking for the clear, but Shrimp right there to collect. Now Pajofo looking for the bounce 3. Oh, so good at this before, but now Claire has the lead this time, or sorry, Paige, I believe. JBH now taking this one and looking for the shot, but can't quite get it. So Paige dives out, good dive there to deny what could have been a rebound, and Claire's going to slap this one out for Heartstun. Now, picked up here by the side of Shrimp as they do get it back. Pojofo just going to jump, try and dance around, try and get past the defenders, but Pip says no after he dusties one. Not quite able to get it. Alex now taking this. Alex looking for Pojofo once again. Pojofo looking for the shot. What a bounce that was. Right on the bottom pocket, bounces up and in. That's such a tough shot to save. Having to reach down as the goalie, especially probably like crouch down to try and save that one with the position that you're in. So yeah, now Claire looking to take this one, but not quite able to. Pajofo in the midfield, the grab, the send in, not quite in. Tried looking for the bounce shot off the floor, couldn't quite find it, but Shrimp still there to recollect. Tagrid sends this back into that blue bubble, so it will just be up and around. As teams are looking to try and collect it here, it will be Pajofo handling this one. Gonna look for the cross. No, the stun. Pip knew exactly where that disc was going and sends it out. Is that in? Not quite, as it will be picked up here by Pajofo for Shrimp. The clear is not quite there, actually, as one player overshoots, the other player collects. So Heartstun get it. Pip was looking for a stylish shot, the backwards fling almost. But now Paige handling this. Paige over to Yuji. Yuji to Pip. All beautiful setup. You can see both Yuji and Paige drew defenders to them, making the dive out because you had to respect the shooting potential of both those players. But they did not see Pip on the cut and barrier, and not enough players were there to defend. So great setup there. And now an 8-point lead for Heartstun. Shrimp coming out, another headbutt and another perfect setup. As now this one down to JDH running that exact same play. Over to Taggart. Taggart looking for the shot. The grab from Claire is just too good. Now the send out here is going to be through. And now Pip looking for the long 3. This one will be wide as well. And now Alex able to take this one. Alex looking for the clear. Tries to get it through. Does get it through successfully. They have an opportunity, but the stacks here from Heartstun are super fast. Oh. Well then, a bit of miscommunication on the side of Heartstun here, I believe, as that was actually turning into a 3 from Yuji on accident. I believe they were looking for a reset. The goalie was not there. He overshot, and it will be a 3 in favor of the side of Shrimp. Now this pass was looking good initially, but that bounce will end up making it a turnover. Now Pajofo looking for the 3 off the trench shot, not quite able to find it. Yuji collecting this and sending it back out for Heartstun. JBH collecting that clear as it didn't quite get through. Looking to walk this one up, buying some time, has the ceiling pass right there, but Claire is able to get the stun and the grab. The clear is good as well. So down the field it goes. Yuji now taking this. Yuji looking for the 3. Does hit it right on, making up a little bit earlier for that that miscommunicated 3. So now back up to that 8-point lead that we saw before.
7, 6, 5, 4.
And yeah, now we will have to see how Shrimp can respond. They've just been in the back end for most of this round and most of last round, so hopefully they can get something going here. That headbutt is just so good from them. JVH trying to find a pass, can't quite find it. Claire again with another good interception, but that I can't get over that headbutt. The headbutt is so good from Shrimp every single time, and every time that rollout, as I see that great setup from Pip right to Yuji, just gets the pass down, secures the easy 2 points, and now up by 10.
11, 10.
But this headbutt is just perfect every time for Shrimp. Like, whoever's doing the QBing, I think it's Pojofo. Yeah, he's just absolutely ridiculous with these headbutts. He's spot on every time. The disc bounces directly to where he's going to be. This time he opts to just handle it. As he sees the stack was right there to try and get the interception, they'd be trying to headbutt it again. But Claire is right there to take it yet again. Again and again, she's got these interceptions in the bubble in the midfield. When the rollout for Shrimp is trying to get through and into that bubble. Yuji trying to dance around and get it through, but no. Pojofo taking this, trying to get the send out, can't quite get it on the clear, does get the stun, so now they do have the opportunity for the long shot, it was just off the barrier instead. Does get the recollect off the rebound, looks for the bounce 3 on the stunned goalie. My goodness, that is a tale as old as time for this team. Shrimp yet again hitting that bounce 3. Pojofo knowing those angles exactly, they just get the stun on the goalie, they're able to capitalize. 2 minutes left on the clock and a 7-point lead for Heartstun. Alright, now Claire taking this one and looking for something. Has the pass down to the trench area, opts to send it there, actually bounces up perfectly to Pip. It tries to send it across the Yuji, can't quite get there. Pojofo taking this, sending it, trying to get it out, can't quite clear it, bounces back into the hands of his own, actually. I thought it was going to be collected by Yuji, but no. Pojofo with some magical hands as they get it sent down into the blue zone here. Pip taking this and now looking for the clear. Pojofo again, he's been doing everything for this team, he's been everywhere. Looking for the long bounce through, can't quite find it. Yuji with a good dive to just secure that disc and make sure that it gets out in time. Now, this disc in the orange zone, Claire right there again, looks for the long 3, cannot get it as it will go astray. Back into a bit of a reset though for Pip. Yuji now taking this right over to Paige on the cut, Paige going down to Claire, but can't quite connect. Instead, Pojofo getting the hand, getting the clear all the way down into that blue zone. The stack was kind of there, as Pojofo is able to recollect. And in fact, will dance around, jukes one defender, going around the block, looking for another, but no. The stop there from one of the players in Heartstun makes sure that nothing happens. Now Pip with an open 3 opportunity dings it instead just off the post. That is a heartbreaker for sure, a heart stunner for sure. Pun absolutely intended. As now Yuji with a great interception, looking for the shot, no, the stun. From, I believe it was Pojofo, and Pojofo now looking for the clear heat themselves as they try and get it down. Yuji does get the pickup here, but that will be it for the second round. Heartstun will take this game in 2 as their offense was relentless. But certainly credit the side of Shrimp for some great plays, some great defensive setups, and those bounce 3s were killer, man. They found them every single time. They looked for them. The coordinated bounce 3s were excellent, and yeah, GG's to both teams. Well played. A great game here from both sides. And all right, great. Yeah, absolutely. That was a great game from both sides. But we will be back in 30 minutes to bring you one final game here on VRML 2. But for the time being, I have been Glean. That was solarP on the cams, and thank you for joining us. We'll be back with you in just a half an hour.
And we're underway.
Season 4 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VRware, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, and ProTube VR.